Alright, so fast forward a couple of days, and Nisha hits me up again. We're chatting as usual, and then casually she drops this line. Hey, are you ready for the lime thing? Now, at this point, I've been thinking about it all week. What is the lime thing? Is it a Sri Lankan party trick? Some kind of exotic cocktail recipe? My mind is running wild, but obviously I'm way too invested to back out now. So I'm like, yeah, totally. Got my limes right here. And then she says, okay now, cut them in half and rub them on your elbows. Wait, what? I'm staring at the screen, waiting for her to send a just kidding message or something. But no, she's dead serious. So naturally, I respond like any sane person would. Why am I rubbing limes on my elbows? She types back, it's a thing we do to get rid of bad energy. Trust me, it works. You'll feel so much lighter. Now here's the thing. I've seen some weird stuff on the internet. But this, lime rubbing as a form of spiritual cleansing? I mean, I wasn't about to question her culture, but rubbing limes on my elbows? How does that even work? Do elbows have some kind of mystical energy center no one told me about? But of course, I didn't want to offend her, so I said, sure, I'll give it a try. And yes, I actually went to my kitchen, grabbed 2 limes, and cut them in half. Now, I'm standing there, in the middle of my kitchen, rubbing lime halves on my elbows like it's the most normal thing in the world. And then my roommate walks in. He sees me and freezes mid-step, eyes wide, and just goes, bro, what are you doing? I panic. My first thought is to hide the limes, but what am I going to say? Oh, these? Just moisturizing my elbows? So I say the only thing I can think of. It's a cultural thing. He looks at me like I've lost my mind and slowly backs out of the room without another word. Great. Now I'm not just the guy rubbing limes on his elbows, but also the guy who can't explain why. But Nisha? Oh, she was loving it. I told her what happened and she could not stop laughing. But then, just as I'm getting used to the whole lime on elbow routine, she hits me with, okay, now comes the next step. Next step? I barely survived the lime thing and now there's more?